Hi everyone, this is a 360 walkthrough tour of a hotel that I captured using the Insta360 X5 camera. I'll show you how to create it step by step. I'm using the Insta360 X5 camera, mounted on a 1.2-meter pole with a tripod. The number of photos you need depends on the size of the room. For this space, I'll take 3 photos inside the room, 2 in the bathroom, 1 on the balcony, and 1 at the elevator outside. For the settings, I'm using 70 megapixel photos, with PureShot enabled and shooting in RAW mode. Count down 5 seconds. You can enable HDR mode if the room has high contrast, such as when there are many windows. All good, let's start. Hide and wait a few seconds. I guess it's done. Here it is. Look good. After capturing all the photos you need, let's move on to editing and building the project. Connect your camera to the computer using a USB-C cable. Open the camera's disk folder. Here are all the image files. The DNG files are the raw photos. Raw photos are larger than Insta files and need to be processed before exporting to JPG, but they capture much more detail perfect if you need higher quality. To edit and export these photos to JPG, you can use the Insta360 Studio application. Open the Insta Studio application, then drag and drop your files into it. Once the files are loaded, you can view them in 360, then export. For Insta file formats, you can export directly to JPG, while DNG files will remain in DNG format. Remember to select the Export to 360 option. Here are all the exported images. Now let's edit the DNG file in Photoshop. And then export it to JPG format. After exporting all the images, let's move on to the next step, building the walkthrough tour. I'm going to build it with Panicle, a powerful tool for creating walkthrough tours. Go to the dashboard, create a new project, and drop all your images here. Here it is, you can now view all your images in full 360. I'm going to rename the images for clearer and more meaningful labels. The next step is to create connections between the photos. Click on the icon. Select and drag it to the right position. Align it flat with the floor. I wanted to open the next photo when clicked. Click Interactions. Select Navigate to another scene. You can also customize the transition or viewing angle if you like. Done. Let's preview it to see how it works. Cool. Alright, let's set up the other connections. Besides the icons, you can also use callout hotspots. This type of hotspot automatically pops up when it's near the center of the screen and shrinks as it moves away from the center. Now I'll create an active area, so when I click on it, it opens the bathroom photo. Click Polygon. Hold Shift and click with the mouse to create the area points. Save. Add click action. Preview to see how it works. Cool. Now I want this area to only show its background color when I hover the mouse over it. Click Polygon Appearances. Hide the area by change the transparency to 0. And go to Interactions, Hover, change Appearance when hovering this area. Preview to see. Looks good. Now I'd like to adjust the menu and layout here. Click Theme tab. There's a list of themes to choose from. Let's try this one. Try this. Use this theme. The side menu is really useful for navigating between different scenes. Let's update the menu items a little. Now I'm going to create a new menu here that opens the booking link. This is the booking page that will open. Cool. I'll create a menu that opens an embedded map pop-up. Select Open Pop-up. Click plus icon, select raw HTML. Paste the embed code from Google Maps here. Done. Now I'm going to create a menu for nearby attractions. Add nested menu. Let's add an image to this menu to make it more appealing for visitors. Look good. Add more attractions. Now let's change the colors of this menu. Let's update the project name. These are the meta tags that appear when sharing on social networks. Share. You can also generate an embed code to add the tour to your website, or create a QR code for easy access. You can even download it for self-hosting or as a standalone application. Thank you for watching.